You know, if a medium ever tells you that your loved one wants you to move on and that they're bringing you someone new into your life, I want you to stop and think about it, okay? And not just believe what they're telling you because it is likely not true. I'm recording this video to clear up the confusion because one of the things I constantly hear from people is that they read somewhere or a medium told them in a reading that their partner on the other side wants them to move on. Yes, wants them to move on as if the relationship is over and that they're bringing them someone new to take their place. This is the last thing anyone who has lost someone they love, a partner, spouse, right, wants to hear. And it just boggles my mind that mediums don't understand this. And I'm here to inform you that they are not the experts about the afterlife that they pretend to be. So while it is very possible that your loved one may indeed bring someone new into your life, right? I'm not ruling that out. That's not the case for everyone. There is no one size fits all experience in this, okay? Every person's life is unique. You have a unique soul plan. You're not going to find everyone meeting somebody new because their loved one, their partner, brought them into their life. I have heard of it happening. Absolutely. I have also been experiencing more and more in the work that I do, people that come forward and tell me that they still feel their loved one there, especially a partner, spouse, right? And they are confused because they go out into the world of mediums and psychics and are told the opposite. They're told to let them go. They're told that they're holding them back, right? As if that's really possible, because it isn't, right? So I get so angry about this because I know that there are lives that are ruined when someone hears this drivel, okay? So I want you to know this. If you're feeling a loved one's presence around you, trust it, believe in it. Okay, this phenomenon has been happening from time memorial, okay, because the other side isn't gone, they're here, and is happening more frequently now because we as a species are evolving. I know it may be hard to believe given what's going on in the world. Like, we're evolving? I thought we were devolving. No, we are evolving. This is what's happening. And that's why more people are becoming more sensitive, because as you become more sensitive, as you raise your frequency, you draw closer to the spirit world because it is our true forever home. You're part of it even now in a body. You just don't remember it, okay? Because you're meant to focus here in this reality. So understand that, right? Do not let some ignorant, perhaps well-intentioned medium convince you otherwise. If you feel as if your loved one is present, they are present. If the idea of that comes into your mind, it is almost 95% of the time because it's true, because that message is coming into your awareness. That is your soul telling you, oh, they're here. And so don't let your logical physical mind talk you out of it because your physical mind doesn't believe in the spirit world. It, in fact, is terrified most of the time for most people. Some people, not so much. It depends what you were raised to believe. But if you're raised like most people, you were taught that the non-physical isn't real and maybe to even be afraid of it. Okay, so you have to understand what is your belief system about this because it is going to dictate what you experience. So now that you understand that your loved one doesn't want you to move on, not the way they're telling you. They want you to be happy. And if before you incarnated into this life, you had already planned that you would meet someone else, right? Then you will. They don't have to bring the person to you. That's ridiculous too, because your soul is the one that's going to bring that person to you. So this nonsense that your husband or your wife or your partner, right, has to somehow make this happen for you is ridiculous, right? It is your own soul plan that has lined that up if that's part of your destiny. That's how simple it is. Now, does that mean your partner on the other side might not support it in some way? Of course. Of course. In a reading I did with a client, her husband came through and in her case told her if she wanted to marry again, okay, he didn't say when, he said if it comes a time that you meet someone and you want to marry again, I want you to know that you have my full support. I'll be here on the other side waiting for you, but that's up to you. He never said, I'm bringing somebody to you, because he knew it would devastate her to think that the relationship was so, unimportant to him that he could just say, oh, yeah, I'm bringing somebody new to take my place. It is unconscionable that a medium would think that telling a client that they're going to meet someone new is going to ease their grief. It actually makes it worse. So now you know the truth. Stand your ground. Know that whatever you're experiencing is real. And then if you want to explore that further, join my Be Your Own Medium community on School, right? Where I teach on this at length. You can come into the community and I have all the workshops you would ever need to take to develop your connection across the veil. In addition, in March and from months after that, right, we're going to start doing a across the veil sort of challenge, right? Connecting across the veil challenge, in which I'm going to teach you how to use the power of your imagination to connect to the spirit world. Because here's the newsflash. The only way you and I can have contact with the non-physical is by leveraging the power of our imagination. Hear that? Imagination is not fantasy. It is real. It is the access point. It's how the spirit world communicates with us. And when I say communicate, I don't mean just messages. I mean hearing them, feeling them, seeing them, everything. Okay. It's even beyond that. It's beyond your five senses, where you just know they're here, where you feel their love. Okay. You need to use your imagination. It is real. It is your superpower. And unless you're willing to explore that, good luck connecting with the other side, because that is the passageway. And use it or lose it. This is the truth. So if you want to learn more, you want to explore it for yourself, get your own confirmation of the afterlife. Don't go to a medium and expect them to give you evidence of the afterlife. You go and get your own evidence. Why not? You're born a soul. That means you're psychic. That means you're a medium. You're a medium for the people that you love on the other side by virtue of the bonds of love that you eternally share. You are the best medium, bar none, than anyone on the planet, including a world famous medium. That is just how it is. It's based on the law of creation, right? Once you love someone, you love them forever, and the connection you share can never, ever be severed or broken.